Hi guys. So I got a request to do a tutorial on how I fold my paper into these little strips, folded strips. So Anne, this is for you and anyone else out there who needs a little help folding. And I will say that I do have trouble sometimes folding these perfectly. And so I keep a couple of examples just right there at my work area so that all I got to do is reach over and, and look at how I folded it and try to copy it. So if you get one folded up that you think is perfect, save it and use it. Okay. And also I want to say that I'm going to have to piece this video together so that I can show you like what I do at the sewing machine and what I do at my die cutter. I mean, just to show you, how I make these. So this is what we're going to try and make. Only instead of doing the bows here, I'm going to do hearts. So I'm going to change it up and I'm going to try and embellish my little strips with hearts. So you can do any shape, but this is the one I get a lot of comments on, the one with the bows here that I did for Coco and Reno. So everyone really seemed to like those. And okay, so let's get started. So what I do is I cut a strip of paper, and I don't really measure the length. I just cut a piece off, and sometimes I have short pieces. Like this one's only, 6 inches. And so if you just want a short one, you just start folding and just stop, when you get to the end. Or to where you can stop and still have room to do your little fishtail here. I don't know why I just always fishtail mine. And so so we're going to start with this one here. I'm going to take these hearts off. We're going to put little hearts on this one. And so this piece of paper is 1 1/4 by 12 inches. And so I'm going to follow this guide. I have several here that I could follow. So I made this little tiny one that's really long. So I saved that one too and keep it in my work area. Okay, so what you do is I use this this little glass, I don't even know what you call these things, but this is what I work on when I'm making projects. I keep it on my work table. And let me move up here where you can see. So just following this one, hold it like in a straight line, and then just take your paper and just kind of just pull it up at an angle and try to align it up here at like 1/4 of an inch higher than where it was laying, and hold it straight, and then just kind of smash it down. And then take this side and just kind of get it started like this. Line it up, and then just crease it real good. And then here, see, I go I didn't come down as far, but that's okay. So this one's going to go up again. So just kind of manipulate your paper and push it around. Hold it on your little guide here, press it down. And this helps to keep your paper, so it comes out pretty straight. Mine don't always come out straight, but, it works. Okay, and so this next one, we're going to push this under and bring it down. So line it up. You see, mine isn't even coming out exactly like that, but it's, it'll work. It's still cute. And so we can take this one, and we'll bring it up a little, because we're getting close to the end. Yeah. So yeah, see, this one didn't even come out like that, but it's okay. Sometimes you have to practice. Mine aren't always perfect. And so after I folded this, it's now 5 3/4 long. And so next thing I do is make the little fishtail here. And I do this first before I sew it. It helps me know, where to start the thread, so that if I sewed it first and then I went to snip it, I would snip my thread. So I always just do this first. Okay, and so now I have this, and we'll fold a couple more before I sew this, and so I'll have to cut the video off and then try and show you on my sewing machine how I do it. Not sure I'll be able to do it, so if I don't, I'll come back with it already sewn like that. So okay, let's do this one here, and this one's only an inch, so it's only an inch wide instead of an inch and a quarter, so you can do them as wide as you want. And this one's 12 inches. And so just lay it down here pretty straight. Push your paper up, line it up a little. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then pull it down like that. Yeah, this one looks more like that one. And then push it up. Let's see. Yeah, push it up right there. It's all lined up. Okay, and then we'll bring this one down. We line it up. Bring this one back down. So now this side is pretty straight with that side now. And you kind of need these two ends to come out in the same measurement. So when you sew straight across, your fishtail is not going to be up at the top. And if it is, you can always stop and then go up here and then just stitch that. Okay, so now we're here. So let me see, line it up. It's not exactly perfect, but it works. So see how this one is, let me pull it up here a little bit. See, these are my marks here for my inch, and these are, you know, these two, the ends line up. So that's how you fold the paper. And you know, once you get a good one, save it, and then make you another one for your project. That way you have a guide. It really helps to have a guide. Whoops, sorry. So out of breath right now. It's been a busy, busy day. Okay, so there. So now we have these two here ready to go, and let's do this 6 inch so I can show you the difference. Okay, because this one's not going to come out just like that because it's a lot shorter. So you just start, you know, gathering your paper. Let's pull this one down. Now those are even. So see how short that one is? And when I fishtail that, I could trim this off a little so that they kind of match up. But this one's going to be super short. And I'll go ahead and I'll sew it up too, so that you can see. I'll trim this off just a hair. Okay, so I'll run these over to my sewing machine and stitch them up, and I'll be right back. Okay, we'll start her right there. Back stitch. I'm not sure you can even see what's going on. I think that one was much better. Okay. I'm going to cut my thread. So I have my little tails hanging off here. So here's this one. Okay, now we have these sewn. So now these are ready to be embellished. Aren't they so cute? So cute. I just love these. So see, that was pretty simple. Just make yourself a little pattern. Okay, and so this one I thought I would maybe embellish with these pink hearts here, since Valentine's Day is coming up. So it looks like we can fit 3 across there. Okay, like this. I think that's going to be pretty cute. And so I thought I would maybe use this ribbon here. And so I don't think I can show you how to do this because I don't have any way to hold my camera. So I'm going to have to go to my machine and sew the hearts on the ribbon, and then I'll be right back. I guess I should probably tell you too how I'm going to put these hearts on there to get them straight. Is I'm folding my ribbon here in half so I can find the center, and then I'm going to lay the center one on there, and then when I get to my machine, I'll start sewing up here and then go down. But this way I know where my center one is, and I could also if you have some kind of clip, like I have these sewing clips here, you could just clip it on there, and that'll help hold it straight or in place. Sometimes you can't hold these perfectly straight while you're sewing them, as they sometimes come out a little wonky. But okay, I thought I'd go ahead and see if I could show you how I'm going to do this. So I have the middle one clipped on here, and I went ahead and laid this one up here and left a little space here. Let me put this one down. So I'm going to start sewing. Whoops, sorry. I can't see. There we go. I like to back stitch. Sewing so it doesn't come out. Okay, so as soon as I get on this part, I'm going to put my needle down. See how that went just a little wonky? See if I can straighten that up a little. Okay, let's see. I'm going to stop right there. It helps to, if you can set your machine so that your needle stops down, so that when you raise this up and stuff, that your stuff stays in place. Okay, and so we're going to put the next heart on here and try to, you know, gauge the same distance from the other one. Maybe see if you can align your hearts up the same. I kind of put these up here at the top of the ribbon if you're using hearts. Okay, so I think that's probably good. Now let's do it over. Let's try again. Okay, we're going to try again. See if I'll hold it this time. See, it takes me a little while to make these sometimes. There we go. And then wash your needle. Pull it out, and there's what it looks like. It's all sewn. There you go. Isn't it beautiful? So fun. Okay, so I'm back over here now. Let's see. I'm going to take this and I'm going to glue it to my strip. And just, you know, align these up, gauging the distance between each end, and then just glue it down. And I'm going to use Fabrifix. I'm sure you could use hot glue. I don't know about using any other kind of glue. It may take too long to dry. I'm not sure. I just really have started using Fabrifix, and so I want to put the glue right here by let the ribbon kind of dangle off, and just put the glue where the die cuts are, or where the punch outs. So stop right there. And we're going to put this on here. Try to align your little tails here in the center. See, and that'll get your little strip on there pretty straight. See, my hearts aren't straight; they're kind of wonky. This one looks like was up or down. That one was up. but it was kind of hard to see while I was trying to show you how I was sewing that. So there we go. We got a strip made. Isn't it so cute? And then you can trim your ends however you want to. See, I have all these little gold threads hanging off. You can take them off or leave them on. So you can just trim your little ends like that. I usually do both of mine the same direction. So there we go. And that's how I make them. I could try to make another one. Yeah, let's try to make another one. It's going to be a long video, but you can cut it off if you don't want to watch the next one. So I got this ribbon here, and we're going to put these little die cuts on there. So let's measure out a piece of ribbon, bring it off the edge a little bit. Let's see, let me move it up here a little bit. I want to cut my little gold thread. Okay. So this is going to fit right on here. Okay, I want to find the center. I'm not sure how many little hearts it's going to take, but I'm going to find the center so I know where the center is. Okay. And let's see. Just kind of line these up a little bit. So this one will go here, and here, and then I think we could fit 5 on here. So I'm going to go to my machine and sew these. These little hearts I'm using came from this die set here, and I'm not even sure where I got this. And I can't remember who makes the pink dies, but it's this little one here. Super cute. So I'm going to go to my machine and sew that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I sewed this strip here with these little hearts. This one right here, I got a little crooked, but we're going to glue this one on here, just like we did the last one. Just kind of eyeball it and start your glue right here so that you have these little tails to hang out. Okay, and flip it upside down. Sometimes it helps to hold, if you're leaving your little strings hanging off, sometimes it helps to hold them out so they don't get caught in the glue. Okay, and then find the middle and stick it down on there. It's that easy. And there we go. We've got another one made. Isn't that cute? And then you just trim the little sides here any way you want. You can fishtail it if you want to. Just whatever you want to do. Oops. That thing wants to dangle. Got a low battery. Okay, I'm going to have to call it quits. So anyway, that's how I do it. I hope that helps anyone who's struggling to fold the paper. Yeah, just hold it down and just start folding. Get yourself an example and pull it out when you need to fold yourself some paper. So that is how I do it.